Tonight, Rick Summers. Changing numbers, maybe changing luck, huh, Rick?
Well, I guess so. First night with a new number, and we got a new sponsor this week, Young Chevrolet, and everything seemed to work out good. We led, I think, every lap of everything we ran tonight, and, you know, I guess that's about as good as you can do.
Moving over to 99, did you maybe kind of miss your car? You've been number 71 for so many years.
Well, if you'll notice, under the wing, there's a 71 sitting under there, just for good luck. But, you know, it worked out good, you know.
Well, last week you ran with the World of Outlaws, and tonight, you know, up front all the way. Anything different you changed in your car, or anything you did differently tonight?
Well, we was plenty fast with the Outlaws. It's just, you know, they're so tough, and, you know, we made the feature every night, and that's an accomplishment for a local guy, just to make the feature. And we ran, you know, we ran reasonable. But I think running with them, you know, it makes you faster. The more you race, the faster you go.
Well, maybe fast in a Corvette, but he's also awful fast in the sprint cars. Witness tonight. Feature winner, Rick Summers.
Champions Rodney Combs. Rodney, congratulations.
Well, thank you. It was a heck of a race there. We had to run a little bit of rain there, and I ran out of tear-offs in that rain run behind them guys, and I thought I had one more left, and I got to smearing that clay, and this is the neatest track, I guess, dirt track, other than Eldora that I was running on. I really enjoyed it. So I guess I had to cut a lap or two short. I went outside there, Bobby, and I run another lap more than they did, I guess, because I didn't even see the checkered flag for the mud on my shield.
They, with the rain coming down, the racetrack started to get real slick. You got bumped up into the number 2 corner, and after that, you really seemed to come on. Did you find the cushion up there?
Well, I was running up there, but it just made me go higher, so I figured, you know, there was track out there that was still heavy that, you know, really the car hooked to, so I just went out there. It was a little rough, but I drove it out there, and I could, you know, run so much faster than them on the bottom out there in the slick.
What about your NASCAR season for this year so far?
Well, we've had a lot of motor trouble, but the team is really working hard. We've got our own motor program now in our own shop, so the Winkle GM Tech Team Buick is really going to be looking a lot better here in the next month or so. We get our program together a little tighter, so we're looking good for 88, or rest 88, 89, and 90.
These race of champions, though, actually, Richard Petty and I was talking a little bit earlier, and we alluded to this fact, it gives you an opportunity to relax.
Well, I think so. I mean, when it comes to dirt, I relax anyway. Of course, when it comes to racing, I relax. But with the Winston Cup Tour, you know, I'm trying so hard to make sure I get in a good ride like I've got now and do my job and be secure, because that's what I want to retire doing. But I still enjoy this dirt, and I had a chance to run the sprint car tonight, and John Suggs there lost the motor, so I was wanting to run the sprint car with a wing. I was running without the wing, but I was really looking forward for that. And when he blowed that motor, I guess he let him down a lot, but, you know, I was really looking forward to that.
From Victory Lane, Rodney Combs, happy to be back on the dirt, but he still likes the Winston Cup Grand National. Rodney, congratulations.
Thank you.
The race of champions here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Richard Petty, kind of a throwback to the early days in your career, huh?
Well, yeah, we used to run when I first started from 1958, I guess, to 1970 was the last time we run any Winston Cup cars on the dirt track. But you know what really messed them up tonight was when it rained. I don't know how they done as good a job as they did just to get around that racetrack. That's a slick place, boy.
Looks like Kyle just kind of took a little bit of the Petty savvy, laid back, and brought the car home in one piece.
Well, that's the main thing. You know, like these boys do, when we go around and run these cars, they hate to wreck these boys' cars because they know how much trouble it is to have some hot dog come in and tear up their cars. So they take care of the cars real good, and they was real lucky tonight that they, you know, that they was able to do as good a job and put on as good a show with conditions like they were.
Let's look at the second half of the season in NASCAR for you. Of course, Victory Lane's eluded you so far, but what's going to put you in Victory Lane this year?
Well, really, the last 5 or 6 races we've run real good. Didn't run good at Daytona because of the carburetor plate, but everywhere else we've run good. And I think the second half of the season we got a real good chance to win a couple of 3 races. I'm going to be real optimistic. I'm not going to say one because I think that the team now is coming together. We've learned a new car good enough, I think, now that we can really start fine-tuning the thing as far as the chassis and stuff's concerned. And I think we've got some wins left in us. All we got to do is get them out.
I'd like to thank you so much, King Richard Petty, here at the Race of Champions at Devil's Bowl Speedway.